Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, and I am back with part 2 of this challenge. As you can already hear, yes, I am still sick. I am very upset and annoyed by that, but you know what? I'm just gonna focus my energy on getting better. Which I mean I have been for the past, I don't know, week and a bit. Because I do have to travel and I need to get better before then. But anyway, this is part 2 of the build. I absolutely love this bit, because I make this cute little rock wall. I say cute and little, it's not cute and little, it's big, and, I don't know, I love it. I think having this little rock wall, I feel like they had a giant mountain rock thing in the back, and instead of destroying the entire thing, they just made like a wall out of it. And it does overhang the pool a little bit. Again, have I playtested? No. Should I have? Absolutely. Is this already on the gallery? Absolutely. I swear one day I'll get into playtesting my builds. One day. Today is not that day. Apologies to anyone who has playtested this for me or downloaded it and played it and found it's not playable. But majority of it should be, because I have spent, like, the pool you should still be able to get into because it's a ladder. You should still be able to climb onto that, like, diving board bit because there's nothing in the way of it. Yeah, like, the entrance way should still work. Yada yada yada. Like, all the main things should work. I just don't know everything will work. So, yeah. Also, the Behind the Sims Summit stream happened earlier, and I was asleep for it, but now I'm awake and I've watched it, and I don't know how to feel. I'll be real honest with you, I do not know how to feel. Some things are exciting, some things are irrelevant to me, and some things are, I don't know how to feel. Like The Sims, sorry, The Sims mobile and free play and use for that is, for me, irrelevant since I don't play it. But give me 1 second, I need to clear my throat. Okay. The new, I guess a lot of people are referring to it as The Sims 5. That's the main thing that most people are probably looking at, and I just don't know how to feel. I don't know, I feel like it could go really well, or it could go really bad. And I know it's years away, but I feel like if they listen to the community, because I mean, we're the ones playing it. Yes, it's their game they're making, and they can do it however they like, but they've also got to recognize that, like, we are the people who are playing it, so we also should have not like control over it, but like our opinions should be heard and valued because we're the people at the end who are going to be playing it. So I'm just hoping that happens. I really did love the look of the fact that it looked like you could really customize everything. The, what do you call it, like they had a bed placed down and you could change like the width of it, the bed head, the foot of the bed, the color wheel. Like that's pretty exciting. Like, I've never really played The Sims 3. I had it for a long time as a kid, but I didn't have a computer or a PC that would run it, so I could never really play it, which was really unfortunate. I just had the game for a very long time, but never really played it or opened it. So yeah, I know the color wheel was a thing back then, and the reason why they didn't do it was because it was so heavy on the game. Like, a lot of people found it really difficult to run the game. But I don't know. I feel like that's exciting. I feel like that's a great thing to have, I guess. Um, and I thought it would be about, like, I thought the stream would be about The Sims 5, or their new game, because that's kind of always been a thing that everyone, well, not always, but it's been a thing for a little while now that it's going to be a thing, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, I feel excited but apprehensive. I think that's how I'm gonna put it. Um, I just think I'm glad that they said it's years away, because even though what they have shown seems to be very, like, if it's already far along, I still think it's very silly of us to expect it's anytime soon. And I'm really hoping that us as a community gets to have a lot of say in it. I don't know, I think it's just really, really important that we feel like we've been listened to, because sometimes I feel like we're not listened to with what we want. Also, the bedroom downstairs is probably not completely playable. The desk and the bed should be fine, but the other half of the room is questionable. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited but apprehensive. I know that they still said years, but I'm wondering how many years worth of work there is for what they're expecting and how long they're actually going to spend on it, if that makes sense. You know, if there's like 3 years worth of work, but they only do it in 2 years, it's going to feel very rushed. But I also don't want, you know, like, maybe there is 3 years worth of work and they do it in 4, but because they've taken that extra year, there's some half-baked ideas that just haven't been fully fleshed out, if that makes sense. I would much prefer the longer one because it means they're able to test it and really mess around with it. This is the part I was telling you about, but I don't think it's exactly playable, but, you know, you can always delete some of the stuff that's in there. I also don't know what happened to the video just then glitching out, but I guess we're back in the master. Okay, no, I figured it out. Just moving around too fast. I'm trying to use a lot more items that I've never really used before. And by a lot, I just mean like a few here and there, really, to be perfectly honest. I don't know, I feel like I'm excited, but yeah, like, apprehensive. I know they've said that a million and one times, but at least you know how I feel. I think I'm glad it's not coming out anytime soon because I've got so much on my plate. I don't think I'm mentally ready for a new version of The Sims. So I have to, like, learn it all and understand it all, and, you know, I feel like I've only just gotten this game. I know I've had it for a while, but at the same time I feel like I've just gotten it, so I don't want to have to go and get a whole new game and spend all this money on it when this is just a hobby for me. This isn't like a career, it's a hobby. So I know there are other people out there who this is a career for them and they could turn it, like, they could easily get that extra game because they can turn it into like their new videos or whatever, but this is a hobby. I don't feel like it's worth doing as a career. It's not, I mean, I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is I have other ideas of what I want to do with my life, and I'm not judging the people who do have it as a career. Like, people who do, you go, like, these people are my form of entertainment. This is who I watch when I'm, like, in a creative rut, or I'm bored, or whatever, like, yeah, but for me personally, I'm not that great. I'm just, I like to do this for fun. There's so many things I keep seeing all over the internet about how people have done XYZ and it looks amazing, and I don't do that. I just do, I'd say, decent builds. They're decent. They're not fantastic, but they're not the best. So, yeah. I think I don't think right now it'd be worth me buying the game, but it is also years away, so I could definitely change my mind. Which, whatever. I changed my mind, I changed my mind. And who knows, by then I could be a little bit more financially stable than a uni student, and maybe I would be willing to to spend that sort of money. I don't know. We'll see down the line. I feel like I definitely get it, but being realistic right now, no. So, yeah, that was kind of pointless to ramble on about that, but I did, so. This is probably my favorite room in the entire house, is this downstairs artsy bedroom. I'm not really artistic. I cannot paint or draw to save my life. But sometimes I do just for fun, and, I think it'd be cool to have a little space to do it, because I do have art supplies, I guess, and they're currently hidden away because I just don't have the space for them, which is unfortunate because I do get those random urges to, like, oh, I want to draw, oh, I want to paint. Yeah, I can't. So yeah, that room I really, really like, and I think it's super cute. But I do not have space for that in my real life. Maybe one day. Probably not any time in the future, but I'm also, yeah. Anyway, I was trying to figure out what to do up here because I didn't want to take up all this space, but I also didn't want to just leave it blank. I hate leaving spaces blank. I really can't, like, minimalists. It's so difficult for me to do. I'm probably gonna have to challenge myself to do that one day so that there is a minimal, like, I can figure out, okay, I'm allowed to leave these spaces blank, but the idea of, like, leaving walls blank and not having, like, there's a space there, like, what am I gonna do in that space? Nothing? I don't think so. So, yeah, I don't like the idea of leaving it blank. So, yeah, one day we'll have to do that. Minimalist look challenge, I guess. It's not really a challenge, it's just challenging for me. Because I can't, in my brain, my brain can't handle, like, there's a blank wall, you have to put something there. But then I see other people doing it, and I'm like, that looks amazing. I wouldn't put anything there. Like, on this wall, like, I'm gonna put a TV because I just don't like it being blank. I need to be stopped. I need help. Leave your tips down below to how to not overcrowd your houses. Because sometimes I overcrowd them and other times I undercrowd them. That's not the right word, but I just find it so hard to get that nice balance in the middle. I'm always either going over the top or just, like, really bland. There's a build coming out soonish hopefully by then I'll be better. That I do like get pretty detailed in it, but then there's one part where I'm like, I've run out of motivation. I'm just gonna leave it blank. It's a holiday home now. Holiday homes are always blank. That's fantastic. Now I don't have to furnish this area, even though the rest of the house is like somewhat furnished. I say somewhat, but like it's decently furnished. So yeah, please leave your tips down below how to furnish whatever style you like. Definitely leave your comment down below because I will read them. And even if this is like, I don't know, 4 years down the line and I don't, I still build. I don't know why that took me so long to think of. If I still build, I will come and read the comments and take your advice under my wing. I don't know. I'll listen to your advice. I'll try it. That's what I'm trying to say. Especially people who know how to landscape. That would be fantastic because a lot of people I've heard or spoken to have said landscaping who. But then there are a few people out there who just like could not imagine not landscaping. So yeah, leave your comments and tips down below about all of that because that would be super helpful. And that's pretty much the build. I didn't do anything on the roof. It is accessible. There is a ladder next to the stairs so you can go up. So you can turn it into a party space, a chill out zone. You can turn it into like you can put some things you look at the stars with. What are they called? Anyway, yeah, let me know down below your thoughts on this build, and if you like it, I promise I'm not as scatterbrained. I say that I am. I'm a little more put together than usual, but that's down to being sick. So if you like stuff like this, if you like builds like this, definitely subscribe because I come out with builds every week. And I've made it a challenge of mine to come out with a build every week, even if I am super busy like I am now. Next week, I'm really worried that I might not be able to get the build out, but I might actually record it a lot sooner. So I'll still probably be sick in the video, but I won't be sick on the day, hopefully. Just that way I can make sure to get you guys a video out, because I absolutely love doing this. It's, I don't know, it's enjoyable and it's a good stress-free thing, hobby. Expensive hobby, but you know, I could be doing a lot more expensive hobbies. Anyway, like I was saying, if you like it, let me know. Let me know down below. That did not help me at all. Let me know down below. And yeah, if you want to see more content like this, make sure you check out my other videos. Or subscribe so that you can see other videos in the future. I promise, I can't promise, but I'll try not to have a dead voice like this future. But in the meantime, thank you for coming, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.